This week on Outdoor Nation TV, Jared, along with his uncle Jeffrey and son Mason, head up to North Central Saskatchewan, Canada, to Labora Outfitters for an incredible black bear hunt and fishing trip. Jared has a bear curse that he is bound and determined to break, and it all starts with a float plane into camp. Outdoor Nation TV is powered by High Point Pet Food, featuring their zero formula with zero corn, wheat, or soy, crafted in Oklahoma for dogs that deserve clean, balanced nutrition.
Well, first and foremost, welcome back to Season 7 of Outdoor Nation TV. This week, we're starting off with a bang. First episode, headed up north to Saskatchewan, Canada, hunting with Labora Outfitters. Yeah. This is a fly-in camp, so right off the bat, it's a really cool experience to load everything on this float plane and fly into camp. After a couple of plane rides and even a car ride, about 6 or 7 hours, those bows are getting banged around. So first thing you want to do, as always, check your bow when you get into camp.
So should I use that practice arrow that I've been shooting?
Yeah, just field tip.
Oh, just a field tip, not this?
Jason set up the blinds, and we were going to practice exactly how he had everything set up at the baits.
I'm gonna like a small dot.
Oh, the smaller.
Pretty small. That looks pretty darn good to me.
I was aiming at the bottom right one.
People are walking out the door. That means time for bear hunting. Evening number 1. We just got here today, shot our bows, got the rundown. Jason gave us the lay of the land, and we got 2 bears located, 2 big bears, and we're going after them tonight. We're not wasting any time, and we're about to get on the boat right across the lake and get dropped off. Man, I'm ready to break this bear curse. Saskatchewan, let's go.
So we're hunting on Holt Lake, and Labora Outfitters is the only camp on this lake. It's the only outfitter that can hunt in this area. We took a little boat ride across the lake with Jason and his son and got out here. They set the ground blind up. If you followed me and my bear hunting, I don't know what you want to call it, just craziness, but I call it a curse. It seems like when I'm behind the camera, a bear dies within the first day. Put me in front of the camera, not so much. I got my Matthews bow, Cordell behind the camera. It's a little bit hotter than it should be. Jason's got some big bears coming in. This bait and the one my uncle and Mason is setting on.
I was pretty pumped up to be here and had the opportunity to come up here. Got my number 1 cameraman here, Mason, with me. And now we're just here waiting for that big bear to come in, and got one spotted, and I've been coming into this stand the last 4 or 5 days, so with a little bit of luck, maybe he'll come back in here tonight and give us a chance. So looking forward to exciting adventure.
Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by High Point Pet Food, Hull and Totten CPA, and Fadan Meats.
Life moves fast. And at First Med Urgent Care, we're here to keep you going. Expert care when you need it most. Quick check-ins, professional service, and immediate attention so you can get back to what matters most. First Med Urgent Care. Fast care close to home. Learn more at firstmed.health.
At Fadan Meats, we believe great food starts from the ground up. Locally raised, naturally grazed, and skillfully processed, our meats are as fresh as it gets. Supporting local farmers, serving local families. Fadan Meats, quality you can taste. For more information, visit fadan.com.
Connecting the right talent to the right opportunities. Cohesive Staffing Solutions understands healthcare staffing. We're dedicated to placing skilled professionals and rewarding careers across Oklahoma. Cohesive Staffing Solutions, where your next great opportunity awaits. Learn more at cohesivestaffing.com.
This segment of Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by Outdoor Nation Expo. Join us August 8th and 9th at the Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Man, I'm ready to break this bear curse. Saskatchewan, let's go.
So we're hunting on Holt Lake, and Labora Outfitters is the only camp on this lake. It's the only outfitter that can hunt in this area.
Flying in on the float plane, man, this is some rugged country. We are a 45-minute flight from the nearest town, and it's just gorgeous. But this area is very prone to wildfires. Unfortunately, a few years ago, Jason and Amanda had a wildfire come really close to camp, and it destroyed a lot of their trees. And so all of Jason's sets, except just a few, are ground blinds. And that's how we're gonna hunt this week.
Well, we hear the boat coming. Jason's coming across the lake there and coming to pick us up. He's coming across the lake. There was a little bear out here, the second bear we seen, and then right behind us, we heard a big bear bust out of there. Well, we're finishing up our first hunt on day one in Saskatchewan. Well, we're finishing our first hunt up on day one, Saskatchewan. Well, we're finishing our first bear hunt up here in Canada on day one. About to run out of light here, but had an awesome hunt anyway, and sitting here with great anticipation, got a great spot, and just had a lot of fun out here being here, and we'll just try it again tomorrow.
Up here at Labora Outfitters, one of their big things is fishing. And on Holt Lake, it is absolutely loaded with fish. They're mainly targeting pike and lake trout. This time of year while we're up there, during the day, we get to throw spoons in shallow water and those pike are chasing like crazy. Got one. Well, first pike ever. I'd say that's a pretty good one, don't you? Is this like a world record? Ah, a 50 incher. What do you think that one is? How long? 30. 30? That's pretty good. First cast. Jaden, our guide here, told us cast right up there in that creek and you're gonna catch one. First cast up in there. I don't care how big he is, he's bigger than Mason's over there that he caught. That's awesome, man. That's a decent one, huh? I did. Yeah. Well, I don't know how ridiculous I look right now. Jason wasn't lying when he said you guys need to take these to the stand tonight because it's really, really calm out here. It's night and day difference from yesterday. As far as the wind and the sun goes, it's a little bit cloudy. It's just dead calm. I've talked enough. I'm gonna shut up and we'll sit back and see what happens. Shaking on that one. That one was close. Oh my God, now they're back at the bait. They're gonna fight. Yeah, that's a big boy.
Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by Cohesive Home Health and Hospice, Lucky Day Heat and Air, and Outdoor Nation Expo.
At Cohesive Home Healthcare and Hospice, we believe care is best provided at home, where comfort meets compassion. Our professional caregivers deliver personalized support, keeping your loved ones independent and safe. Cohesive Home Healthcare and Hospice. Your care, our priority. Visit us at cohesivehomehealth.com.
Welcome to Shawnee Feed Center. You want muck boots? We got them. You want Carhartt gear? We got them.
Vet supplies?
We got that too. We've got livestock feed that's made here locally since 1906. Dog food, pet food? We got that too. We got tons of it, literally. Seed and fertilizer? We got that too. We have cone seeders. We have discs. We have rototillers. So come and see us here at Shawnee Feed Center. We have everything that you need.
It's back, the 7th Annual Outdoor Nation Expo, August 8th and 9th at Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Over 120 vendors, live dog shows, archery, bow fishing, BB gun ranges, non-stop outdoor action for the whole family. And if you stick around Saturday night, a free concert with Cam Allen lights up the stage. Don't miss it. More details at OutdoorNationExpo.com.
This segment of Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by High Point Pet Food, high-performance formulas crafted in the USA for healthy, balanced nutrition.
So here we are watching all this bear activity that night, and I look up on top of the hill at the same time Cordell does, and there's a big bear standing up there. After a few times of chasing a couple of boars off and finally coming down to the bait, you know, I was ready, 25 yards. I'd already ranged it several times. The bear lays down for, I think, around 20 seconds, gets up and stares right at us in the blind. I immediately just kind of went into adrenaline, you know, panic mode, whatever you want to call it. And I had my bow ready, and he looked right at us in the blind and was coming for us. And he was stepping over logs after log after log. I drew back and let it fly. I think it was too low. I mean, he's not going down. Well, after the shot, obviously it was low, but I didn't know if it was a kill shot or what. I went into kind of whitetail mode, right behind the shoulder. Up on top.
You went up on top of that rock?
Yeah, he went.
That side of it?
The other rock up there, the furthest rock you can see.
Oh, way up
Yeah, yeah. We went to the top of the hill about 100 yards. Jason made the call, said, hey, look, it's getting dark. Let's come back in the morning. So fast forward to the morning, we're back and we're tracking him again. Another couple of 100 yards, we actually came upon him. You know, we believe this bear is going to be fine. We all talked it over, and so we decided we just hope he's going to come back into the bait at a later time and be fine. So my hunt continues. After tracking all day, me and Cordell is going to take the evening off, and Uncle Jeffrey and Mason, they're headed to a new blind. It's awesome. Look across the water. So I bet you it was awesome for him getting to see that bear, especially Mason, but unfortunately that's not the bear that Labora Outfitters has up here. Jason wants you to shoot a great bear, not just a good bear. And so even though he came right down to the edge of the water and it was some awesome footage, Jeffrey passed on him, and he's gonna go back to the blind where that big boy is. I know Mason loves to go, hunting, but fishing is his big passion. And out here on the lake, he's just absolutely catching one after another.
Come on, Bill, dance.
He caught a pretty good pike, and man, he was showing it off. We come over there to see it, but it's an absolute blast to get to spend time with him, get to see his first trip out of the country, and he's 15 years old. This won't be the last trip that we take.
Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by First Med Urgent Care, Shawnee Pit Stop, and Cohesive Staffing Solutions.
It's back, the 7th Annual Outdoor Nation Expo, August 8th and 9th at Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Over 120 vendors, live dog shows, archery, bow fishing, BB gun ranges, non-stop outdoor action for the whole family. And if you stick around Saturday night, a free concert with Cam Allen lights up the stage. Don't miss it. More details at OutdoorNationExpo.com.
At Cohesive Home Healthcare and Hospice, we believe care is best provided at home, where comfort meets compassion. Our professional caregivers deliver personalized support, keeping your loved ones independent and safe. Cohesive Home Healthcare and Hospice. Your care, our priority. Visit us at cohesivehomehealth.com.
At Faydan Meats, we believe great food starts from the ground up. Locally raised, naturally grazed, and skillfully processed, our meats are as fresh as it gets. Supporting local farmers, serving local families. Faydan Meats, quality you can taste. For more information, visit faydan.com.
This segment of Outdoor Nation TV is brought to you by Bank First, proud supporter of Oklahoma traditions, values, and community events.
That was 6 casts in a row, got one.
How heavy do you think he is?
Pretty big lake for you guys to be over here. Yeah, a 3-pounder. You asked me earlier about why we got into this industry and what we enjoy about it. Being a mechanic and a farmer. And once we started outfitting and did it part-time, just did the deer season and stuff like that. And just getting to talk to happy people all the time when it came to the outfitting. And everybody was calling, excited, hey, what to pack and what to wear and what to do and what to expect. That's why we really enjoy doing it, is just people are so happy.
That was the first kind of true fly-in camp I've been to. Just to travel was the experience.
For sure.
And I know it, could deter some people, but like you said, it's part of the disconnection from, everyday life, and get out here and fish and hunt. Just kind of get away from things.
For sure. Hooked up. There we go. Yeah, 3-4 pounds.
One of the things I wanted to do while we were up there is eat some of these fish. And so we got to keep a few each time that we went out, and Jason come back, filleted them up, and Amanda and Jason did an amazing job of cooking them. Their son Jaden, you know, he told us out on the boat how good everything was, and just, you know, so detailed. And that pike was fried just golden brown. That was an incredible, incredible lunch. It was hard to get out to the blind that evening because we were just extremely, extremely full.
Well, it should get entertaining anyway. Good luck, eh? Give me some knuckles.
That bear, as small as he was, did 360 degrees around our blind, tried to get in here with us, knocked over my bow that was leaning up against the blind, stabbed me in the leg with a broadhead, then tried to stick his head in the blind twice over there by Cordell. I guess we laughed about it, but still, you know, kind of uneasy moment.
Well, unfortunately, our week at Labora Outfitters is coming to an end because Jason has some other people coming into camp to fish. You know, our trip was cut a little bit short, but we knew that going up there. Jason also knew about my bear curse, and he was bound to break it. You know, he put me in the right spot. I had an opportunity, but looking back, you know, all these things were kind of rushing through my head of what I should have done or shouldn't done. You know, that week, the bear curse was in full effect, and it was extremely hot. Some of the hottest temperatures they've had up there that time of year. I think one day it got to 92 degrees. So that did not help the bear movement at all. The fishing was great, but the bear hunting, the bear movement just wasn't there. My bear curse is still in full effect. I hope to come back up there, but Jason texted me and told me that that bear that I shot was back on the bait, and that he had a hunter coming in. The hunter he put on that bait was successful and able to take the bear that I shot. He's going home with an absolute trophy, and I can't be more excited for him. Oh, and I almost forgot, when we got back and we were looking at the footage of my shot on the bear, we noticed that my arrow hit the blind and caused it to deflect straight down. You know, looking back, I'd gotten a little bit worried about my bow, and in that moment, that really didn't help the situation. But Jason was also kind enough to text me a picture of the hole in his blind caused by my arrow. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm going to be back to Labora Outfitters, and maybe one day you'll join me too.
Outdoor Nation TV would like to thank these other sponsors. For more information and to watch past seasons, please visit us at outdoornationtv.com.